Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Got a question from Jeff, and Jeff asks, hey Father Muir, what's your take on watching movies or other content with questionable content? That's a good question, Jeff. I would say a couple things. One, it is good to be diligent with the things that we take in, what we read, watch, etc. It does form us to some degree. That being said, take in mind a couple things. One is, if you're talking about kids, parents do want to be diligent in protecting kids. Now, that aside, once you're an adult and presuming you're relatively well-formed morally and intellectually, I think we do want to have a kind of latitude in how we engage different content. If we didn't read anything except things that we totally agreed with or had no figures of questionable moral content, we basically wouldn't read or watch anything. Like, for example, if you made a movie about the whole Bible, it'd be rated R at least, because every form of human dysfunction is on display in the Bible. Recently, I watched the Godfather Trilogy, which I really, really love. There's all sorts of terrible things that happen in the Godfather, but I think it's worth watching it if you're an adult, because it shows how the evil things that happen in this family, this mafia family, leads to all sorts of problems. So I would say if a movie or a story has morally depraved characters or behavior, fine, welcome to the world. But does this content tell the truth about those things? In other words, that it's calling a spade a spade. It's saying this evil action is evil and it leads to pain and suffering, etc. I do get nervous with some movies or books where all this bad stuff is happening and there's never a reckoning with the injustice. There's never a reckoning with the damage that can be done by that thing. I think of a video game where the guy's just walking around just mowing people down with a gun or something. Obviously in that environment, there's no sense that there's consequences to those things. I think that's where there can be some sort of spiritual questions that need to be raised before that content is consumed. So anyway, I hope that helps, Jeff. Thanks for your question. And if anyone else has better insight for that, I'd love to hear it myself. Thanks for hanging out with us, as always, at Catholic Breakfast.